This story is about a controversy. It doesn't come from a decision taken on the field or a fight that broke off between players. No, this is to do with sportswear. Just some weeks back, we spoke about Adidas and the German Football Association coming under fire for their ill-thought-through jersey design that created quite a stir. Well, now it's Nike that's caught in the crossfire for their design of Team USA's Olympics kit, particularly for the women athletes. Nike is facing the heat for its kit designed for Team USA's track and field athletes. Critics have called the design sexist and too skimpy for comfort. Was the design really that controversial, and what's going to happen next? A report.
It's been close to 125 years since women first took part in the Olympics. The long period has seen major transitions in various aspects, from being restricted to participation in only certain disciplines to the clothes women athletes would wear. The evolution has been significant. Back in the 1900s, women were told to wear ankle-length dresses with long sleeves and high necklines. Now, though, apparel, which is more comfortable to work in, is freely being used. The 21st century saw a remarkable change in women athletes' gear, but a new launch for Team USA's women line has received severe backlash for being too skimpy and revealing. Nike revealed the women's kit for USA's track and field athletes for the Paris Olympics. The launch had a model wearing a very racy high-cut panty line with a sports bra. Athletes the world over have expressed their concerns over the liberal design. Athletes have called the design sexist and criticized Nike for prioritizing skimpiness over comfort. It also caught the eye of former athletes who called out Nike for its design. I'm sorry, but show me one WNBA or NWSL team who would enthusiastically support this kit. This is for Olympic track and field. Professional athletes should be able to compete without dedicating brain space to constant pube vigilance or the mental gymnastics of having every vulnerable piece of your body on display. Women's kits should be in service to performance mentally and physically. If this outfit was truly beneficial to physical performance, men would wear it. This is not an elite athletic kit for track and field. Nike, however, claims the dress is suitable for sporting performance. The sportswear brand has even claimed it took inputs from athletes before designing it this way. They even added that athletes have an option of choosing between a pair of shorts or a brief. But despite Nike's clarification, the controversy doesn't seem to end. This isn't the first time a kit is under the scanner for being too revealing. For years now, the debate has raged over more revealing outfits for female Olympians. Sports organizations have faced backlash for their strict rules regarding their women's kit, especially in sports like beach volleyball and gymnastics, where women are only given the option of wearing bikini bottoms while their male counterparts wear shorts. In the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, Germany's women's gymnastics team wore full-length bodysuits instead of short leotards. The move was to take a stand against sexualization in the sport. While Germany's decision was deemed as an athlete's choice, in another instance in 2021, Norway's women's beach handball team were punished when they decided to wear shorts during a European Championship match against Spain. The Norwegian team was fined $1,390 for their act of defiance. Women's apparel, along with the thought behind it, has changed over the decades. They were made to wear full-length clothes initially, which heavily restricted their movements. Almost a decade later, at the 1908 Olympics in London, women were allowed to wear skirts, which was seen as a marked improvement. And in the coming years, the evolution continued. Women athletes weren't just restricted to a few sports, and their participation in swimming saw more relaxed attires. From long skirts to bikini bottoms being the rule, women's apparel in sports has come a long way. But back to Nike's racy kit. There are some voices that don't really have any objections either. Pole vaulter Katie Moon said the kit wasn't as revealing as she expected.
I tried on the same style today and didn't feel worried about things popping out. I think it's just the mannequin.
And a few of the athletes were seen wearing the various options during the launch. Runner Athing Mu wore briefs and sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson wore shorts. So the jury is still out on sportswear for women. In an additional update, we hear tailors are going to be made available during the games. I guess a stitch in time can save USA a podium finish.